Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a lot of stuff to go over. We have new Pokemon trademarks to take a look at. We have a massive rumor for the Generation 9 DLC that's just popped up, and then a few other things to go over as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at some new Pokemon trademarks that have just popped up. It was tweeted out by PokeExperto, saying Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak have registered these new trademarks in Japan. So, these new trademarks are Wild Force and Cyber Judge. So straight off the bat, that gives me like Paradox vibes. Now, I don't know if these are new attacks or these are new Pokemon, or it's just going to be something related to the TCG, and most likely is related to the TCG. But I mean, Wild Force, that definitely gives you like a Scarlet Paradox vibe, and then obviously Cyber Judge is Violet Paradox. So I don't know, maybe it's a new set that's going to be released that just features like a ton of Paradox Pokemon cards or something. Who knows? This is what people are kind of talking about. They sound like new attacks, more Paradox couples. Sounds like they are going to release 2 parallel expansions of the TCG, should I say, TCG expansion, Paradox Focus card expansion. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool little trademarks that have popped up. What do you guys think? Do you think it is going to be new Pokemon? Do you think it is going to be new moves? Do you think it is just going to be TCG? Because at the end of the day, we've only seen one new Pokemon that's going to be in the Indigo Disc DLC, which is Terrapagos. And so we're expecting more Pokemon, and if it is the hidden treasure of Area 0, we're probably going to go back to Area 0. There's an elevator that leads further down into Area 0, which is probably going to be where the 3rd legendary is. So we're likely to see more Paradox Pokemon down there. So whether that is Wild Force and Cyber Judge, who knows? It's probably TCG, but you never know. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, we have this to take a look at, which is the new rumor that popped up on 4chan. So as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. Even that being said, though, there has been quite a few legitimate leakers that have come out onto 4chan lately. We've had some leakers about like trailers. We've obviously had the leaker that Riddler-Coup confirmed about like the terraforms and stuff like that. So I don't know what's happening, but they are kind of flocking to 4chan. Of course, it is still 99% going to be false, but you never know. There are quite a few legitimate leakers on 4chan right now. Anyway, this was posted by Light saying, here we go again. Next DLC presentation for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. What do you think? So this was posted on Tuesday on the 4th of April. And they go in to say that they were in a focus group where Nintendo showed us a presentation containing new Pokemon and features and how we feel about them. I'm not a big Pokemon fan. Last time I watched the show was around 2008. He then goes on to say the new terrestrial forms, so the new terraforms that are leaked to be in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC are Masquerada, Fire Crocodile, which is obviously Skelly Dirge, and then Quaquaval. So again, the starter Pokemon getting terraforms wouldn't be crazy. The Generation 8 starters got new Gigantamax forms in the DLC, so it wouldn't be, you know, insane to assume that these starter Pokemon are also going to get some new forms, especially with the terraforms as well. I think it'd be a really cool way to give the starter Pokemon new kind of, I guess, types or whatever these terraforms are going to be. The White Whale, I don't know who they're talking about there with the White Whale. It could be whatchamacallit, the oh god, what's the superhero dolphin called? It's gone, top of my head, gone. But Palafin. Yeah, could be that. But I don't know, Finizen, Palafin, it could be that, or the White Whale, I'm not really too sure. Garganical, which is obviously Garganical. A Black Robot Bug, which is Low-Kicks, I'm guessing. The Olive Tree, which is Arboliva. And then Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. I like how they've just coincidentally forgot the names of these Pokemon, but I don't know, I guess if they haven't played Pokemon since 2008, it's just interesting that the names they got right are like Masquerada, Quaquaval, and Garganical, which are quite difficult to remember, yet Low-Kicks, which is very easy to remember, is the one that they like forgot. But yeah, obviously Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. I mean, it looks like Charizard's going to be getting a terraform from Riddler-Coup's latest post. He did kind of post saying that these Pokemon were going to get like terraforms or whatever, and Charizard was one of those. So yeah, it'd be kind of crazy to assume Charizard wouldn't get a new form whenever there is some sort of new form. You know Charizard's getting it. So anyway, yeah, Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, they can become stronger using crystals in battle. So crystals would be the way that they get these new terraforms. I don't know if I believe that. I think it's going to be masks. I mean, Riddler-Coup has also come out and said it's going to be masks and hats. So yeah, crystals, I think that's just a little bit too much like Z crystals that we got in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And the new regional Pokemon are Aron and Axew. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that we're going to get some new regional forms. We only got 2 in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we also only got like 2 convergent species as well, so hopefully we get some of those. And then new special moves. Only ones I remember were a Steel Trap and a Snowstorm. You have to beat trainers to unlock them. So new special moves, I don't know. I'm guessing that potentially could be like the moves that we got, like Blast Burn and Hydro Cannon and stuff like that, Frenzy Plant, where we had to get them specifically from a certain character. Maybe we get some. I think that'd be a cool idea, to be fair, whether this is true or not. I think it'd be cool that you have to fight this certain person and then they do reward you with a special move, and that can be taught to like certain Pokemon. And then dungeon caves, where you can catch Pokemon not found in the region, and legendary Pokemon Mewtwo, Articuno, and Groudon. So this is obviously kind of a copy of Dynamax Adventures, which I'm expecting to see in the DLC anyway, because there's got to be a way to find all the legendary Pokemon. There always is in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. We got Ultra Wormholes in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. We got those wormholes. And Pokemon Sword and Shield, we obviously got the big Dynamax Adventures. So there has got to be a way to get all of the legendary Pokemon. And yeah, I'm expecting something to do with like raids or whatever. But yeah, dungeon caves, that sounds cool. So yeah, Mewtwo, Articuno, Groudon, obviously all the legendary Pokemon. Special encounters with more legendary Pokemon where you have to complete missions and then catch them. I mean, I would love that anyway, because we don't get that anymore. Whenever there's a new mythical Pokemon or whatever, it's just usually through a distribution. You never get to go out and actually catch it. So I think special encounters would be really, really cool. And it'd be a cool way to incorporate legendary Pokemon into the game. They showed a green fairy in the forest and a black ghost in a dark alley. So no idea. I'm guessing that's going to be related to the teal mask. And then characters Cora and Jim that welcome you to a Japanese village. New Pokemon, only one I remember is a green dog, so obviously that's Okie Dokie, I'm guessing. They help you in traveling by flying. I mean, he's got Cora and Jim wrong. I'm pretty sure those aren't the names of the other characters that we saw in the trailer, unless these are 2 other characters. They help you in traveling by flying, destroying obstacles, moving faster, and passing through walls. Then some Pokemon with a mask telling a story about itself and disappearing. So, yeah, I don't know. People aren't really, I guess, like a massive believer of this, you know, not a big fan in focus group. I mean, to be fair, you can be not a big fan and then, I guess, I don't know, you can't really be a massive big fan and not be in the focus group, to be fair. The focus group is literally targeted to say what they think about it. But yeah, I don't know, maybe they just do it as like a side job and they just got roped into it. But I don't know, I'm not a massive believer of this. I don't think it's very true at all. Of course, take it with a massive grain of salt. We won't know until we get any more information about the DLC. But for me, I feel like this is a little bit fake. But let me know your thoughts about it. Do you think it is true? Do you like what is said in it? I like the idea of dungeon caves, but we're expecting something like that anyway. Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur getting new forms as well as the Generation 9 starters. I could see that happening because we don't know how many Terraforms we're going to get. Riddler-Koo said a decent amount, so I'm guessing like 12 to 15. But either way, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Finishing things off, we have some anime Pokemon news and stuff to go over. So there's a new character revealed from Pokemon Horizons. So Liko's homeroom teacher. We don't seem to have a name or anything like that. Obviously, it's a character that's not in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. It is just literally new characters. We know that there are going to be certain characters in the anime that aren't going to be in the games and vice versa. Because if we go onto this tweet here by Central Leaks, it says no game characters appear in Pokemon Horizons opening, though Miraidon and Koraidon appear. So no Nemona, Arvin, or anybody like that are in the Pokemon Horizons opening, which is a little bit weird because you would expect those characters to be in the actual anime. So whether they just kind of pop up as a recurring character every now and again, or they are just not in the anime at all. Maybe the anime is just completely a different parallel to the games, with like the characters that appear and stuff like that, which usually hasn't been the case. Like obviously Ash and Red are like parallels, but then there would also be characters that would kind of like cross over, like Misty and Brock would then obviously cross over into the games and the anime, and a lot of other of his travel companions like Iris and stuff. But then you'd have Pokemon trainers like Paul who wouldn't. So yeah, maybe there's just no Nemona in this. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything that we covered. What do you think about these trademarks? Do you think it is just TCG or new Pokemon moves? What are your thoughts on this rumor here? Again, I'm not a massive believer about it, but you know, one of these 4chan posts are going to be true. I mean, one of them already was, that was going into detail about terraforms and stuff. That's already been confirmed to be true by Riddler-Koo. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this one. And yeah, new characters, stuff like that. That's going to be everything from me, though. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.